Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. This is part 2 of my live mini reading session. I'm just getting adjusted here. Thank you guys for being patient while I took my break. My next break isn't going to be for like a while, so just needed to make sure my energy's fresh so that everybody here gets a good reading. When you're doing a lot of tarot readings, you got to make sure that you keep your energy balanced, that you're not taking on anybody's energy, that your chakras are cleared. It's like a whole thing. So thank you guys so much for waiting and for your patience. So the next person that is in line is Jamuna. And Jamuna, you want to know, how does Jay feel about you? So let's go ahead and look into Jay for Jamuna. How does Jay feel about you? Okay, so it's kind of funny because I have the feeling that maybe you've known this person for like a little while, but there's been like an energy shift lately, and there's like this little honeymoon period going on between you guys. There's been like a lot of flirting lately. I see that. And you're being told to let go of control because you have a very strong divine masculine energy. It doesn't mean you don't have divine feminine and that the goddess isn't around you, but you do. You have, I don't know if you're an Aquarius or if you're one of those astrological signs that happens to be more masculine leading. I am. So a lot of times what we want to do is we want to take control. Like if we know someone has a crush on us, like we want to be the ones to take the first step. I kind of get this sense that like you're being told to allow yourself to be pursued because what's going on right now is really cute, is really fun, and like to just enjoy it. And like I do sense that both of you guys are kind of beating around the bush, and it's like just that little sweet energy of like, what are we? Are we friends? Are we something more? So yeah, your guys are just like, let this situation unfold naturally. But to be completely honest, Jay is starting to fall for you and wants to take the next step. So this could mean like them wanting to ask you on a date, or wanting, I just see them asking you to hang out more or showing up more. It does, I kind of get the sense that they just keep appearing around you. I don't know if you're out walking around or like grocery shopping with friends and they just kind of show up. And I don't think that's a coincidence. Like they're keeping an eye on you. They're I don't know, I just keep laughing because I do sense that they are falling for you. And this says express your love. Like your guys are just like, go ahead, open yourself to this connection. There could be something going on here. So wow, that's really exciting. I've been doing readings for you for a while, so this is definitely a big shift. I've been seeing so many big shifts on the other side of this Pisces full moon. Like it just happened to me yesterday. All of a sudden the energy shifted. And yeah, now we see this for you. That's really cool. Let's see if we can get some more messages about how Jay feels about you. Oh, okay. Well, this card, we're not going to go too deep into it, but I'm sure you can use your imagination. This person is attracted to you. They think you're an absolute goddess. They're drooling over you. They think you're hot. Oh, that's so funny. Oh! Oh my god, look at these two. I'm embarrassed. Look at these two cards we just got. I'm not even gonna read them, but basically this person is, they're drooling over you, okay? They're very, very into you. They, yeah. This energy, like, I can't stop laughing. This energy feels really cute, really fun, really carefree. Just like innocent, but also kind of not, you know what I'm saying? This says, I was seeing someone before, but that's over now. As soon as I met you, I knew you were it for me. I hope you're going to give me the time to get to know you and we can see where this goes. Yeah, this card does come out for somebody who was recently in a relationship or who like recently was really had their heart set on somebody, and it's like that just barely ended, or they just barely got over it, so they're really in, but they want to throw themselves right into another connection. Like there might be this need for this person to like protect themselves a little bit. So yes, they're very attracted to you. It's the very beginning of this. That's why you don't want to push it forward too fast. Like you're not being told to hold back or anything. You're just not being told to push this. You need to go with the flow. They're probably going to want to hang out with you more and take the next step in timing, and they're into you. It's just they might not be like approaching you really hard because they just barely recovered from something. And that's just how the universe works. It's not always like the perfect timing when you meet someone. Sometimes you got to take that risk and that leap of faith, and it's just they don't want to rush into something so fast. So that's what I'm seeing. If you feel like they're holding back, I don't think they're holding back at all, but if it feels like, why haven't they said anything yet? How come I feel like they're into me, but they haven't asked me out? It could just be like they just need like a moment to catch their breath after their last relationship. But this is reunion. This is like soul family reunion. This is a card I get for twin flames being united. This is a card I get for soulmates connect. I mean, damn, this is like this is a huge shift for you. We've been predicting love coming in your life for a while. And I think it's funny because I get the feeling that you finally surrendered to this, and you've been working on yourself a lot, and you've like had all these plans to move forward, and like you're just doing your thing, and then something like this was right under your nose the whole time is starting to pop up. This is the moon. This is a symbol of manifestation. It's telling you you're really close. This also might have to do with time and seasons. I don't know why I'm getting this message to just give it 3 months. Like, it does take time for people to step forward. Like, I don't know, my husband, like, it took him 6 months to, like, finally lock it down with me. So I think if you give it a couple months here and just be cute and date and just, act a little aloof, let them pursue you and have fun with this. This is the honeymoon period. Don't push it don't push it too hard and too fast. No, you don't need to start talking about marriage. You don't need to talk about the future. Don't put pressure on this person. Just have fun and enjoy. And I actually see that um, they're they're so excited to approach this relationship, to explore it, to see what happens next. You are leaving difficult times behind. This is also like the swan, which is a symbol of like beauty. Like it does feel nice to have somebody be attracted to you and have somebody, just, really, just see you as the goddess that you are. And I just feel like this is a treat. This is a gift. Enjoy it. This person has good intentions. They want to get, as far as like how they feel about you, I'm not going to say, oh, they're in love with you, they want to marry you. This is just the beginning, but they see opportunities. They want to take the next step. They're open to where this goes. And this is a yes. Look at confirmation. Yes, they have feelings. Yes, they are interested in you. I also got the bold card. Like, I do feel like if you just give it some time, they are going to take a bold step towards you. So don't spoil that. Don't spoil that. Let them take that bold step towards you. They will. Yeah, and they're saying there's a serious potential here. This could become a serious relationship. Oh my god, we got the together card. That freaks me out. Ooh, dazzling together. Like you guys would be really beautiful together, like a wonderful couple. Okay, we need to talk about this. Yeah. I'm a little bit mind blown. Oh my, I'm so happy for you. I hope this continues to develop well, at least at the time being. There's a lot of potential here, and you just get to enjoy it. There's really nothing to do. Balls in this person's court. Have fun, flirt, enjoy it, see what happens. But I mean, we're getting a lot of positive messages about this connection. And you've gotten lots of readings from me. You know that my cards, if anything, might be a little bit more towards I don't know, I try to make sure that they're balanced so that you don't always hear just what you want to hear. Like this deck, this deck, all of them kind of lean more towards just being like maybe a little bit more on the negative side. And so when you're getting these positive messages, when you're getting all the information, like I really trust it. I trust my cards. So awesome. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, so we're going to move forward to the next person, and that is
What we called Pisces Princess.
Pisces Princess. Wait, let me see the name again. Oh, yeah. Pisces Princess is next.
I hope you're doing great. The question is, I have a teammate that I keep getting into issues with. Very draining for me to do so because I always feel like I don't understand each other easily. I have to explain myself all the time. There's a very competitive
Shit.
aggressive vibe to her.
Ugh.
Whereas I'm a very sensitive person.
Shit.
When I'm around her, I constantly feel like a loser.
Oh.
It's been very hard for me to stand up for myself against her. I can't completely cut her out because we're in the same sports team.
Yeah, exactly.
There's no way for me to switch teams.
Exactly.
I'm gonna protect her from this. She's a Gemini.
Oh.
I'm a Pisces.
Oh.
Princess.
Oh, God. Okay, so those of you guys who are listening are probably like, what the heck? Okay, so here's the deal. Pisces Princess, you are on a team, and you really enjoy this team. It's important to you. It's a sports team, and you can't switch to another team, you know? And you kind of wish you could, though, because there's this girl on your team who is a total B, and she's strange and she's weird and she's jealous and she's competitive and she's butting heads with you, and you constantly find yourself having to explain yourself to her, and there's a lot of conflict, and like, you obviously, you're a team. You're supposed to work together, and you're just like, she's making it impossible, and I'm getting a lot of anxiety about this. I know what that's like when there's someone like that who is kind of, let's just be real, she's targeting you. As an empath, you know, we lose sleep over it. You're just like, how can I set boundaries with this person? How can I get my peace back and take my power back in this situation? So, you know, this is an incredible learning opportunity. I think it's how I see it, as an opportunity, but it also sucks. The first thing that I'm thinking of is like, this girl is obviously a narcissist. The red flag to me was when you were like, she's competitive. Well, obviously she's on a team, but like, she's competitive in the wrong way. She should not be competitive with someone on her own team. Like, what, that doesn't make sense. Because when you win, she wins. When she wins, you win. That you're on a team. So that's the first red flag. The second one is that you find yourself having to constantly explain yourself to her. That's somebody who's probably gaslighting you, or who is, what's the word I'm looking for, John? Narcissist, gaslight, someone you have to explain yourself to a lot. Gaslighting. Sorry, there's like a term for it, but basically you're making you feel as if you're making the right choice, like what you're doing is wrong, like you have to constantly apologize for yourself, like it's a strange energy. She's kind of pigeonholing you. I've been in those situations before, and unfortunately, us empaths, narcissists are like a moth to a flame with us. What happens is, like, they'll fixate on us because, like, not to toot our own horn for being empaths, but a lot of times us empaths are very gifted, are very kind. Like, we would, we're the kind of people that catch a spider and like let it outside versus stepping on it and killing it. People are drawn to us. We're healers. Like, we're gifted, and some of these people, they don't have a soul. They don't have a light. Their light has been dimmed. Like, they're hiding. They're not showing up as who they truly are, and end up targeting us because they get narcissistic supply. They get off. They're like addicted to the reaction that they provoke out of, gentle and empathic people like us. So basically, research narcissistic abuse, research narcissistic coworker, because technically she's your teammate, but coworker would also make sense. Google, research narcissistic abuse, emotional abuse, learn the tactics, because I get this sense that it's just going to help you as an empath. Like, you just need to learn about this, because there are people who are out there who they want to dim your light. And when you learn that, it scares you. It's freaky. And it's like, I can't believe there's people who are out there who will literally attack me just because I'm a good person, but it's weird. You know, some people are addicted to drugs, like freaking heroin, and addicted to alcohol, and some people are like the reaction that they provoke out of sensitive people, if that makes sense. It's called narcissistic supply. So she has an addiction. You are her drug. Like the reaction she's getting out of you is her drug. She gets off on it. It makes, you know, she's just a bully. She puts other people down to make herself feel better. And I find that from researching narcissistic abuse, it helps you so much because you learn these terms like triangulation, gaslighting, hurt and rescue. Like you're able to look at her, and every single thing she says and she does is going to become predictable, and you're going to learn how to handle it. So I'm definitely gonna pull some cards for you. I just have a lot of knowledge about this because like somehow you just end up going through the school of narcissistic abuse. You know. So basically there's only two ways you can handle a narcissist, and I get this card all the time for people who are narcissists. It's a confirmation. There's only two ways to handle them. The first way is no contact. You can't go no contact with her because she's on your team. The second way that you can handle a narcissist, this is for people who it's their cousin, or it's someone they have to work with, or whatever. The second thing would be rock. I love how we got this card. It's where you become as interesting as a gray rock. That means that when she's talking to you, you just keep your responses kind of minimal. If she's like, oh, I was looking at your form on that thing you were doing, and you need to do this, and why don't you do that, and you got to step up for the team, and you're just like, okay, thanks, whatever, cool. Like, you don't owe her anything, You don't owe her anything. I don't know if she's your team leader. If that was true, that sucks. But, you don't owe her anything. Basically, you act as interesting as a gray rock. You don't show emotion to her at all. You know how you've been explaining yourself to her? I'm not going to blame you for that because they're really good and devious at, pulling that energy out of you. But you have to realize you're feeding her when you explain and you over-explain yourself to her. When I get the feeling that you're like, I don't want to be a doormat. I want to stand up for myself, and I want to empower myself to not take that shit, but that's not going to help, Act boring as fuck around this person. Act stupid. Don't respond. Make her repeat herself. If she says something really bitchy to you, pretend like you didn't hear it and be like, oh, can you say that again? Sorry, what? And she's like, you're doing it wrong, blah, blah, blah. Be like, wait, huh? Just act dumb. I mean, I guess maybe you shouldn't F with her that hard, but, play dumb, act boring, ignore her, walk away, and probably I can't do that, but don't explain yourself to her. Don't stand. The best way you can stand up to her is by gray rocking her. So get on Instagram, hashtag gray rock technique. Get on gray rock technique. You need to gray rock her. And you're gonna get really good at gray rock. And when you first start gray rocking, it's gonna cause drama because she's used to getting narcissistic supply from you. She's used to getting this energy from you. She's used to this toxic dynamic, and she's going to be confused at first, and it might you're just going to have to stay strong, because eventually she's going to realize I can't get anything out of her, and she's going to move on and choose another victim. And that's going to be crazy when you notice she's laying off of you, and then she picks somebody else on the team. And you know who she's going to pick? She's going to pick another person who's an empath, and who's kind, and who's sensitive, and who's gifted. This all goes down to jealousy. You're getting the sun. You have an army behind you of support. You're a light worker, and your guys, this girl's gonna get her karma, basically. And I do see that, you have support. These cards are just you have support, you have protection, and you really want to be loyal to yourself. I get the sense that you've dealt with this before and you're just like, why me? And you're like, I've let myself be walked all over and I want to stand up for myself. But you have to learn. It's a game of wits. You got to be smart and gray rock this girl. So I'm going to pull you another card real quick. Yeah, I'm getting this message that there's already a lot of chaos going on in the world right now. So we're all sensitive. And then throw this girl's shit on top of it. And it's a very chaotic influence. And you don't want to take on that energy. You don't want to take it home with you. So you need to start having boundaries with yourself too. I would say write her a letter and stand up for yourself in the letter. Cuss her out. How dare you? This is how you made me feel. I'm over this shit. I'm not taking it on anymore. I'm cutting the cords. And then take that letter and burn it. And then research the gray rock technique and go practice it. And once you get the gray rock technique down, it's a tool you're gonna have in your back pocket as an empath for life. And like, you're never gonna have to deal with narcissist shit ever again. There will always be narcissists, and they're always gonna find you. Eventually, you're just gonna it's not gonna be a thing because you're so used to the gray rock thing, okay? Trust your instincts. You know something's wrong with her. She doesn't have a soul, okay? We can talk about how narcissists become narcissists and we can feel bad for them, right? Because they've probably been abused and obviously she was probably treated like that, but that's not an excuse. And, maybe you went through abuse and you didn't come out like that. So, anyways, I gotta wrap up, but I think that you're gonna do great. I'm so sorry you're going through this. Keep trucking, okay? And I'll see you next time. Peace out. All right. So who? Rosie.
I'd like to know how the person on my mind thinks about our future.
Okay. So Rosie, you want to know how the person who's on your mind right now thinks about your future. Like, obviously, I'm assuming like your future together. Give me a second to just clear my energy and tap into this. Rosie, how do they feel about your future? Are you in the chat right now, Rosie? If you're in the chat, just comment below and be like, yo, it's me. Because I got a question for you. Don't worry, I can probably just hard to get that figured out. But okay, so I have a question for you. Is this currently like in your life right now? Are they currently around you, or are they someone you're in separation with? Just let me know. That will help. Just tell me if they're currently around you or if you guys are in separation. For some reason, I'm having trouble seeing that. And usually, okay, because I'm getting a lot of cards that are pointing towards separation because it's like I still think about you sometimes. Everything reminds me of you. And that was like making me think, okay, you guys aren't currently in contact. So here's the thing, and I got the retreat card too. I probably should have just trusted my gut. But I do see that you guys have been in separation. And you guys are disconnected. There was like an energy between you guys earlier. There was like a lot of connection. There was a lot of flirting. That energy is still around you. Like there's a vibe here. There's still a spark here. And there is a feeling of unfinished business. But the impression I'm getting is that somebody new is coming into your life. It's that nothing's gonna happen here with you guys. Because I kind of get the feeling this is on hold for now. But the truth is, you're thinking about this person obviously you miss them, you're a little bit lonely, you want to attract someone, and you can't get over this person, you know? It seems like they can't get over you either. Like they think that you guys were really hitting it off, and it's like life kind of just pulled you guys apart. So, yeah. I'm going to predict somebody new coming in your life to the point where you might just forget about this person, but in the back of your head, yeah, there's always going to be a part of you that wonders what if. So, the first impression I get as far as your future is I don't know if you guys have one, but it's not a black and white thing. There's definitely shades of gray because this is how they feel. First of all, they're saying, "Thank you for helping me into my true self." That's very spiritual. It does like more than just a flirtation. You guys had a deep relationship, a deep understanding, and a confirmation that yes, this person is from your soulmate, is one of your soulmates. You had a soul contract. You guys are like cut from the same cloth, and they have not forgotten about you. They still think about you sometimes. This says, I still think about you sometimes. You really had an impact on me. I love the beautiful person you've become. Is really sweet. That like rips my heart open reading it. Um, they're like, thank you for helping me awaken. I love the beautiful person you've become. Everything reminds me of you. I'm working hard to straighten out my life so I can feel confident enough to approach you again. My worry is that by the time this person's finally ready to circle back to you, you're gonna be with someone else. Like it might be that this whole contract is fizzling out, but it doesn't mean this person isn't always going to care about you. Like, look, I'm married, but I look back sometimes at some soulmates I had and some people that were part of my life, and I miss them. And I think about the person they've become. I think about like the beautiful story that we shared together and the time we shared. I think that's what's so beautiful about life is that sometimes people cross our paths, they awaken us, they open our hearts, and maybe that's why you're having a hard time letting go because this person and you shared this beautiful story and like you guys both had a lot to do with each other. And in many ways you guys like answered a lot of prayers for each other and it just synchronistic and very spiritual. And maybe you have yet to have that type of spiritual connection with another person. So my twin flame, we belong together, what's going on with our future. I think you're also feeling that there's a part of them that will always love you. There's a part of you that will always love them. And that's okay. You know, it's okay to still have love for someone or to still care about them, to look back at your past and just smile and think, wow, that was beautiful. And I think there's this message for you to focus on the present, to focus on what is. I know that's hard to hear, you know. Wouldn't it be nice in a weird way to hear that this person didn't care, that they didn't like you, that they've moved on, that they're callous and cold, right? Because then at least you could move on, right? But the truth is, that's not how they feel. They miss you. They care about you. They feel very similar about you, but I get the sense that they're very lost in this life. They have not yet established themselves. They haven't connected with the sense of purpose. And so your energies and your frequencies like can just not align because you're in two different places and literally life pulled them apart so that they could go on their true path. And so this person misses you and in a way like you inspire them and you encourage them. But look, I can't give you what you want. They know that. It's like they look at you and they know like oh, too good for them or that you're on a different path. Like you can be so in love with someone, but like if isn't meant for that, like something will just keep you from going to that next level. And that might be what's going on here. You have a soul contract with someone else that's about to come into play. And I know you don't know who this person is yet. So you're like, F this person, I want to be with this person. And you have free will, you do. But I have a feeling this person who's coming in is going to be, and you're going to, you're going to have this relationship. Then you're going to probably have some time to look back at this and realize how weird way they prepared you for this. This is a message from this person you're looking into about the future. I can't give you what you want. I'm so sorry. I really felt something with you, which is true. We can't deny feelings here. But I know you're going to find someone better, a real soulmate. I hope you find them. So this person's like, they wish you all the best, but they're just like, I can't be that man for you, or I can't be that person for you, you know? So, ooh, that's a hard one. It's so hard. Yeah, and your guides are like, you have to trust this has everything to do with your purpose. And sometimes you can't see the bigger picture. And so it's frustrating. It's not like you just don't have free will and like whatever's meant to happen. It's like you can't have what you want in this life. Like I know it feels like that right now. It might feel like you're being punished, being in separation from someone like this, a strong connection, person you've had a spiritual connection with so far in this life feels like torture. But you got to trust, you got to open yourself to the bigger picture, and you got to surrender because there's something better coming, and there's something bigger coming, and it has a lot to do with your life purpose, and you're onto something really big. So if this person's being laid on your heart right now, it might be time to cut the cords. It feels like you never got a chance to really express yourself to this person, closure. So I would suggest, and I suggest this all the time, but the reason is because honestly, it's the only thing that's really in my healing process that like really, really helped me. I attribute a lot of my healing to this technique, which is write this person a letter, tell them how you feel. Don't send the letter, it's gonna start drama. I've done that before. I've accidentally sent the letter because I got impulsive. Don't do it. And write the letter, tell this person how you feel, tell them everything, get it out, and then, rip it up, throw it away, or burn it, and just ask the universe, to support you, to bring into your life who's meant to be, to heal this connection, to help you feel more optimistic about it, and then give yourself time, okay? Mercury retrograde is a really good time to figure this kind of stuff out. I don't know if they're coming back, I kind of get this says diversify, longing. Your guides are like, find other things in your life to long for right now, because the longing is what will eat you alive, and you need something else to strive for other than just this person, So what else do you long for in life? Let that take you forward into positive action and positive momentum instead of letting this person drain you, Realize, love, deep, worthwhile, serendipity. Yeah. So I just got this whole thing. Realize. Let me make space. I'm not the reader, but there's a method to the madness. Okay, so they're saying, I think this is like your last message here. Your guys are just saying, look, realize love is worthwhile. Like, you had good fortune to have this person in your life. I don't know if you're crying right now. I would be. This is like so beautiful. Worthwhile, even if you don't end up together with this person. No one can ever take that love from you that you have for this person. No one can ever take it. It's yours. It's theirs. It's forever. That goes on and on into eternity. That can never be destroyed. Look at the nature of this earth. Things do die. Things evolve. Things change. Things grow. So nothing ever stays the way it's been. These beautiful moments you have with this person, yes, it evolved and changed in the blink of an eye, but that memory lives on forever. You had good fortune. Nothing's being taken from you. It was worthwhile to meet them. Realize that love can be transient like that. Get used to that. It's okay. That's why in the moment you got to be present. You got to be here now, and you got to love what's in front of you. And yes, and realize it could be taken, it could leave, but that's okay. You guys are saying that, fate, the same serendipity that made this beautiful person cross your path is going to bring you this new love. The same forces are going to bring you who's meant to be. Last message, once again, is to find something else to strive for and to long for right now, to kind of temper this so you don't get spiraled down into this deep depression of like, oh no, I'm, lovesick. You got to pull yourself out of that because you didn't lose anything. Your love goes on forever. Ooh, that was really meta. I hope that resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light with this message. I feel for you. We're going to move on. for the next person?
Sunflower.
Okay, so sunflower. Okay, so sunflower is next.
Is my life this year.
Okay. Is your soulmate coming into your life this year? Let's go ahead and look into a timeline prediction. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you've probably heard my little timeline spiel about how, usually if someone's like really close to you or around you, I can get that message. Sometimes if it's a little further out, I don't know, I can get you a roundabout timeline. Don't come for me. Timeline is wrong. I feel confident in the messages I get, but when your free will is involved here, there's a free will of someone else. If it's meant for you to know, we'll get the message. I'm going to get you as much information as I can right now. So, soulmate. We're getting a lot of swords. I don't know. Whoa. These cards fell on the ground. 4-4. I don't know. Could be a little while. And I know you're like so ready. You're like so ready for this. And you're just like, what am I doing wrong? I get that vibe from you that you're just like, what the fuck, universe? Usually when I'm pulling a timeline for when someone's gonna find love and I get all these swords, lots of swords, it's usually like, yeah, they're probably not gonna come when you want or like right away. So let's just explore this. What's going on in your love life, okay? What's going on? You want this love soon. What is going on in this next year? Trust, separation. Now, the first impression I got of swords made me think about you broke up with somebody who was like kind of an asshole. Like, I don't know when that was, if that was recent. If you could comment and let me know below. I don't know if you're here right now. And you don't have to comment if you just rather remain anonymous or something, that's fine. But that's true. If you did break up with someone who was kind of an asshole sometime in the last year or two, let me know. Because that's kind of the impression I'm getting, is that like, it's the last thing you want to hear, right? But you might still be doing a little bit of healing from that. And you might be like, I've already gone through this, I'm ready, like, why am I being punished? This person was a jerk, and now I am not attracting anybody in love, and I'm trying really hard. I get that message. You've done all the things. Like, you had the biggest glow up after this breakup. It happened 2 years ago. Yeah. Because that's why all the swords came up. Separation. And look, this came out. So wow, that was a lot sooner. Okay, so I'm getting this you're confirming in the comments right now, yes, this is correct. You did have a separation, you did have a breakup. So, this trust card's making me think that, your guys are just like trust in this story, because maybe it would be helpful for you right now to know like all of this happened for a reason, and like you're gonna meet your person this next year, right? But I don't know if that's what this next year out. I think that you probably will be single, but let's see what is coming in for you this next year, okay? I'm not one of those tarot readers that tells you what you want, sometimes you go to other readers and they're like, yes, you will find love next month, but then it doesn't happen. It's not helpful. Because you just had a tower moment. You just had a breakup. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made, and that's what this time in your life is about. Because when you break up with somebody, what happens is you lose a huge part of your identity. Like, when you're with somebody, naturally you kind of start thinking about your future in terms of that person. You can kind of see your life clearly in terms of the plans and the vibe you guys had going on together. So you not only mourn the loss of that person when you break up with them, but you mourn the loss of that life, that identity that you had, and like the future that you were creating with them. So yeah, there's some new decisions that you made, but I think it's really cool. I'm getting this vibe of like breaking the chains, and that person, asshole, I'm sorry, but that's what the cards are saying. Maybe they weren't like that at first, but their cards came out, and I see that you're going to be I see that going to be making a big decision. You're free to do whatever you want now. Like you might move somewhere, that's coming up. Like I think you're going to have a big glow up. You're still going through that. Six of Pentacles, there's going to be a change in your finances and your career, and you're going to be focusing a lot more on that this year. And here's Swords. The universe is saying, look, I'm not going to shoot you while you're down. I'm not going to kick you while you're down. Really take the weight out of your sails, but just watch me help you glow up the rest of your life. That's like a message from the universe. You're going to get your finances on track. You're going to get your career on track. You're going to get your health on track. You're going to have, like I said, the biggest glow up ever. And that's what this year is about. There's going to be friends. I see traveling over the next summer. I don't know if you're going to do solo female travel things, or you're going to go with a group, or you've got some friends around you, but I'm seeing a group of people like on a boat. You guys are toasting. It looks like a little party. And it's this moment where you're just like, I'm happy. I don't need a man. I don't need a person, So this year is going to be for you to have fun and enjoy yourself. Now, you're not going to be alone, This says emotional freedom. You need time to, not deal with, a grandchild's bullshit for at least a year. And your guides are saying you might feel as if you're not attracting anybody right now, like you're ugly, something's wrong, but it's because the universe is trying to help you be safe. It's like, your aura is beautiful, you attract people who are into you, but because this is what you need. So it has nothing to do with that. But yeah, you're attracting commitment. They're like, don't worry, you're gonna have a really beautiful relationship. Once again, I'm not getting timelines. What the heck? Okay, it's not for a while, okay? Maybe you can think about it 2023. I know that sounds like just awful, but don't worry. Look, true connection, true commitment. I'm getting vibes of the person. Maybe you'll be surprised. Maybe you will meet them sooner than you think. Maybe we're getting these messages because they want you to be surprised, and it's sooner than you think. Also, be prepared. You could have to wait a while. It needs to be done. You need focus on the career and the finances and your glow up, and you're gonna have a lot of fun. I just keep getting that message that you're gonna have fun. You're being protected. If you feel like no one's coming at you, it's not because there's anything wrong with you. It's because the universe is holding it back because it's not the time. So yeah, don't worry about it. Maybe in a year, there could be something coming your way. I finally got a timeline. I think it's very powerful when I'm not getting timelines and I'm getting all of those swords. It could also be that your breakup is so fresh around you that it's hard to pick up on these details. Sometimes when I'm reading for people who've recently been in a breakup, I'm not always getting all the information about who's coming in and what's going to happen. But sometimes it's meant to be that and sometimes you're just supposed to focus on ahead of you. But you got a lot to look forward to, okay? September of 2022, there's going to be a lot of money around you. There's going to be a big opportunity for a level up in your home or your apartment or a big move. I feel like, I don't know why, but you feel like a boss by September of 2022. And there's a big opportunity coming in. Maybe that's what this next year is for. Career, health, friendship, fun. Get it out of your system. Maybe you're going to meet your person soon. These could be the last single year of your life. So have fun. Go wild. You're going to, like I said, funnest year of your life probably this next year. And that says sexuality. I think you'll have a chance to connect with people, explore your sexuality if you want to, be carefree, strings attached. That's, if anything, there's a vibe of that going on. But I see healthy relationships. It's not like you're going to go out and hook up with a bunch of fuckboys. I see some good relationships, but I just don't see anything sticking. So I hope that resonates with you. I'm sending you so much love and light for your healing, and good vibes are coming your way. I'll see you next time. All right, you guys. We're going to move on to the next person. I'm just stretching real quick. Whew.
Crystal.
Okay, so Crystal, it's so great to see you back. Crystal, what's up?
I promised my husband and I are purchasing my family's house and we're going to renovate it and rent it out. We want to get the real estate professions and
Yeah,
entrepreneur fashion business.
yeah,
The question is, what do the ages say about this opportunity?
yeah. I'm not sure you're the same Crystal that bought coaching from me. I think you are. Um, you can hit
It's
me up.
Crystal Malone.
Oh yeah. Hit me up, girl. I'm here. I know maybe it looks like on my Instagram like I'm all busy, but I really am not. I'm just here in the jungle doing tarot readings every day. Doing what I love. I'm here for you anytime. Hit me up, DM me, email me if you want to do coaching. But I know sometimes for like if something big goes down, so no problem if you just need to. Some of my coaching clients will purchase these little sessions just because they talk to me real quick. So just letting you know I'm here. So, can you read that question to me again?
A house, right? They want to know what the angels say about the opportunity to purchase their family's house.
To purchase whose house?
Family's house.
A family's house.
Her family's
Okay.
house.
Her family's
Yes.
house. Mm.
They're going to renovate it and rent it out.
Oh,
They want to use real estate to fund their passions and entrepreneur fashion.
okay. This is a really good idea. Okay, so basically, you have the opportunity to purchase a family's house, and you want to renovate the house and like rent it out, and then use that to be able to like help you forward with your fashion goals. So yeah, we've been talking with you a lot lately about pivoting more into like influencing and fashion stuff like that, and it's so crazy now that you've actually put a little bit of work into that. You've been as your authentic self, and you've been pivoting. Now this opportunity comes up. So I don't think that's a coincidence, but let's check the cards just to make sure. Okay. I I get this once again that like COVID has really knocked you down, um, and you were just like, I can't do this. I can't do this whole like helping people emotionally thing anymore. Like for a long time, that was a huge part of your path. Um, but I feel like I don't know. I think sometimes, like as a healer, like yours or whatever, and then after that, the universe is like, okay, you did your service. Now you can like go do what you love. I just get this weird vibe, like it's almost like one chapter is closing and another one is opening for you. This is the rebirth card. That was the hardest thing for you to realize that even though all these people are responding to me acting like this, um, I don't want to do it. I'm sick of it. Like, it doesn't feel like me. Like, this is something that was born out of trauma. It's not something that was born out of my truth. You know what I mean? Or your truth shifted. So, yeah, basically, you have full support to do this. You're having like this big rebirth right now. I want to get more clear messages about the home, okay? Yeah. Approachable experience. It's like it came right to you. It approached you. Like it will be a positive experience. This is the thing you've been frustrated about, is that like doing this type of fashion stuff and influencing, like it does take a lot of money. Like you have to invest in being able to purchase clothing from like up and coming designers, and all that shit's like $200 or $300 a pop for like a tiny little bikini. And like you want to make connections, you have to invest, and you got to get your foot in the door, and you got to build those connections. And you already have this big following, all these people who are watching you, but you want to make sure that you have the means to like show up all the way. Like, yes, you're going to be doing that Fashion Nova stuff, but you also want to like have some cult Gaia, you know what I mean? You want to have a little bit of Louis Vuitton up in there, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a whole thing. So, you know, you got some investments to make, and I feel like you're ready to start embodying that life. And it's not even about materialism. I also kind of feel like maybe you want to be able to create your own fashion brand. I don't remember if you and I talked about that. I have like notes for our coaching, but I get the sense that that's going to take a lot of investment. I also see that you might want to move somewhere or do a little bit of traveling. Like you got to go flex around the world, you know, in your cute clothes. And there's a lot that needs to happen, you know. And so you're obviously going to need money for it. So that's why you've been frustrated, because you're like, I really want to do this, but like I can't just keep wearing the same clothes and the same shit I've had. Like this lifestyle's expensive and I need to be able to like pull up, you know? So I'm seeing all this here in the cards. Your guides see that you've been frustrated and they're like, go for it. Do it. Get the house, flip it. I also see document yourself flipping the house. Blog that, TikTok that shit. Like that could be something that you also are able to do for social media, or maybe like, you know, because there's going to be a time where that house is still being renovated. I don't know if you're going to live in the house for like a little while, but you could turn one of the rooms into like a studio to shoot in. I just see that home and that place really serving you. Your guides are saying, wait, no, sorry, I'm sorry. That was a really bad idea. I don't think you need to document the process of renovating the house. I actually just see you using the home before you rent it out as kind of a studio or room you shoot in, or you paint the wall. Like it has good lighting. Like it's a bigger space for you, and it looks like kind of luxe, and you're able to kind of like have a little environment that you're able to like showcase or use your social media stuff. So yeah, yeah. Your guys are just like, also don't overthink the whole social media thing. Like just have fun and play. Like me lately, all of my clothes got destroyed here in Costa Rica. Like you know how I love taking pictures and stuff, so I've just been kind of like, I don't even know, just like wearing random shit on the beach and trying to make it a look. So like whatever you got to work with right now, make it a look, because a lot of times you can't move to the next level until you master where you're at. So your guides are just like, don't overthink it. You don't need to flex super hard with all those clothes, and you have a big vision, but you need to start where you're at. So they're like, have fun, play. They're also saying you can trust yourself in your inner guidance. You're going to be a light for so many people. You already are. You're ready to shine in a new way. Lots of support coming out for you. Don't hesitate. I don't know the last time you did a photo shoot, but they're saying like maybe this message will inspire you to go out today or tomorrow and just take some pictures and post them. With, you know, even if you're wearing the same outfit you wore 3 photos ago, just do it. It's okay. Have fun. And I also see a really positive message about you and your husband. I always get that for you, that like you guys are twin flames, like there's a good vibe here, like be creative, he's willing to support you. Like I don't know if he's also gonna, like, I know this sounds crazy, I don't know if he's also into modeling and influencing, but I see him doing it too. I see him kind of being like a male model or like getting brand deals and stuff too. So it's like you guys kind of do it together. I don't know. He could just be an Instagram husband and really good at taking pictures and like gets into photography, but I kind of see him stepping out a bit himself. So maybe you guys can talk about that, how he wants to do it too, but you guys are just ready to come out and shine. The last thing I'm going to say, I think I told you this before, but is get on TikTok. Get on TikTok. Just do it. Yeah. To answer your final question, it's a very valuable, this would be a very valuable asset to you. I think this is the way to go. Don't sign any paperwork until Mercury retrograde is over, okay? If you can possibly, I don't know how fast this deal's going through, don't sign any paperwork until Mercury retrograde is over. And then your guides are just like, you're worthy. You're worthy. So yeah, hit me up, girl. If you need to chat, I'm here. All you gotta do is DM me or email me. I'm not as busy as I look online. I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you so much for your support. So, I don't know why, but I saw like your boyfriend wearing like a really cool watch, and like I don't know, he's getting brand deals with like a watch company or something. Yeah. Okay. So who's next?
Sarah Sharp answer.
Ooh, okay. Okay, Sagebrush Fire Dancer. What's up?
Lots of big changes happening.
Mm-hmm.
Looking for a new place to love. Just started a job as a piano teacher, which I'm feeling underqualified for. I just need to know if I'm on the right path and what I can do to gain more confidence and or come into more alignment for all of these people.
So the piano thing, and then what was the other one? A new home?
A new place to love. Just started a job as a
A new place to love?
Looking for a new place to love. I don't know.
Okay.
It should be in the chat.
Okay, Sagebrush Fire Dancer, are you in the chat? Just comment below and be like, yep, I'm in the chat. Yeah. If you're there, Sagebrush Fire Dancer, please let me know in the chat. If you rather remain anonymous and you don't want to write in the chat, it's fine. I'll probably figure it out just by pulling cards, but it would help because I have like a question to clarify. Okay, so you said you're looking for a place to love. I'm confused. Is this a new place to live? Did you like make a typo, or is that like metaphoric? I just want to make sure I know what your question is. So you said something about, okay, you meant live. Okay, it was a typo. Okay, so you're looking for a new place to live. You just got a job as a piano teacher, which you're feeling a little bit underqualified for. And you just want to know, is there anything else you can do to get in alignment with and move forward? Wow, that's so crazy. Like, really, I do feel the energy around you of like all of a sudden everything has changed. And let's look into this piano thing first, okay? That's got my attention. We got something about your home already. Okay, to be honest, the piano thing, I do feel like that's the thing that's causing you the most anxiety. That's probably why I zeroed in on it. Like you were really excited about getting this job, but yeah, you're kind of freaking out. You're kind of having imposter syndrome. I'll be real with you. You're definitely feeling you're not good enough. The best way to get better at something, learn something, is to teach. So as you teach these people, I get a sense that they're children or beginners, I don't know, maybe an adult or two, but as you teach these people the piano, you're gonna get better, you're gonna learn more, and you're gonna figure it out. Like literally make it. These people, these kids, these people, they're not gonna know, they're beginners. So you really just get to figure it out. There's also a ton of shit on YouTube of like beginner piano lesson. I would just say like at night sometimes while you're like chilling or while you're cooking, just on beginner piano lessons like on YouTube, and just, you don't even have to really pay attention, just kind of keep it in the background and you'll start picking some stuff up. I remember years ago, I got hired to be a swim teacher because that job, if anybody needs a job, like you can always get hired as that. And I grew up on a lake, I grew up swimming, but like I didn't know how to do the breaststroke, I didn't know how to do the butterfly, I didn't know how to do freestyle, but yet here I was having to teach people how to do it. And so I just learned as I went. I faked it till I faked it really hard, and now I'm like a really good swimmer because of it. So no one's gonna know. I do get the sense that you kind of bullshitted your way into this job. You really needed it, and like you have some skills, but now it's catching up with you. And I really just think like there aren't a lot of expectations over you. It actually is a lot easier than you think, and you're a really good teacher. You could teach anything. That's the thing, is when you're a good teacher, you can teach anything. And I think you need to trust that side of you, that you are a teacher. Like this is why you're always attracting opportunities like this. So yeah, maybe you're gonna have to fake it till you make it, learn as you go, but you're gonna develop your own curriculum and you're gonna get better at this. And this is what it's like anytime you get like kind of a new job that's a little bit up there. I've been in this situation before where I've gotten hired. Every single fashion job I ever got, I was totally unprepared for and freaking out, had imposter syndrome, and was like terrified. And I just had to show up and pretend like I knew what I was doing. So I see you. I see you. I see you. And yeah. Your guides are saying you have a decision to make. Are you going to just be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm excited I got this job. I'm aware I might have a little bit of imposter syndrome, but I'm just gonna like make it my mission in life right now to own this shit? Or you can freak out. You can tell yourself you're not good enough. You can have anxiety and you can self-sabotage it. It's up to you. Are you going to turn this into a blessing or are you going to turn this into a curse? It's all your perception, you know? This is a creative job. I mean, this is awesome. It's a creative job. You needed something like this. There are some people who will like intimidate you, ask you too many questions, just bullshit your way through the whole thing. And then soon you're gonna feel like you can actually answer those questions. You can actually show up. Look, this is the King of Wands. They're like, pull up your divine masculine energy. You know, I think a lot of times us women, we're the ones who get imposter syndrome the worst. And because it's something that's like really systematic in our society. Men are used to being all egotistical and just like bullshitting their way into things and like feeling confident about it. Claim that power. Claim that power. And I know I don't mean to get sexist or anything with this, but like imagine a guy in your same situation, maybe how he would act. He would just be like, I got this shit. Yeah, you know? How would Chad act? Just kidding. You probably honestly just need some reassurance. You're a lot better at this than you think. It's the first time you've done it, but you're really skilled. And, you know, I really just get this impression that it's easier than you think, and you're going to find your own way to do it. Watch other piano teachers on YouTube and remember what you learned from your training and your lessons that you took, and it's just going to flow, you know? Also you're a channel. You can channel information from the universe. So when you're teaching piano lessons, you might be nervous going into it, but I have a feeling that when you're teaching and when you're in that moment, that something else takes over you and the lesson ends and you're like, who was that? I don't even know how I just gave that lesson. Or you might sometimes feel like, oh, damn, like that was a good point I made there. That's you being a channel. It's performance anxiety. That's what it is, you know? And I think this is going to be good for you because you're going to build confidence in this process, and there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming to you. This is a really secure and stable job. You're going to get a ton of clients. You're going to have lots of money. Sometimes you're going to be really annoyed and you're going to hate it, the repetitiveness, the routine of it. So remember, if you're getting bored and burnt out, you can always change your lesson. You can always switch things up. You can do things that are fun for you and for your students. So just don't get stuck in a rut. If you notice your student is bored, if you're bored, then your student is bored. So just keep it fun. Have fun and be unique and be different, and you can do what you want. I'm sure you've got certain curriculum and rules depending on what program or studio or whatever you work for, but you know, you got a lot of freedom. This job is a blessing. This is an opportunity. So finding authenticity. You can't do this job. You can't teach the way that other people do. You need to do it the way you want to do it. And you're still finding yourself and you're still finding your voice as a teacher. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm getting for that. So the next thing about your home, technically you can only ask one question, but it's fine. I'll just like real quick pull something about your home. I think your guides are saying like it's time for you to release this home you've been in. Like that's for sure. Like I don't know if something crazy went on, if you're living with your parents and they're getting annoying, or if they're toxic, or you had a bad roommate, or the landlord. Like it just does kind of seem like there's something going on with the place you've been living and you're like being pushed out of there. And it's taken you a while to just get the confidence and be like, you know what, I deserve better than this and I can do this, you know? So let's see if we can get you anything about finding this new home real quick. Maybe a timeline. Oh shit, you're living with your ex-boyfriend still since you broke up in June. Oh god. Oh god. It's the worst. Yeah, I was wondering what this was about next to the home. We get the home card. Death. The death of a relationship. Gosh. Oh, I'm so sorry. 2 months. Maybe in 2 months. I think this is sometimes a card for February. I think at the longest you'll have to wait till February, but honestly it could just be 2 months and you're out. So hang in there. Maybe you're also just feeling defeated in this because like this energy is around you. So maybe don't judge the situation just yet till you're out on your own and away from your boyfriend. I think you're gonna love your new life. I do. You're gonna be like a piano teacher and you're gonna have this cute little life. You're gonna have your own place. And I don't know, the sun's gonna be shining, the birds are gonna be singing, and you're gonna be living like this. You're gonna be that girl, basically. You're going to be that girl very soon. Yeah, I'm happy for you. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. Peace out. Okay, so who's next? Well, Penny is next.
Starting to catch feelings for this guy who's 50 years older than
Oh,
me.
shit.
He calls me babe and stuff, even though we're not in a committed relationship. Will it just be more?
I get it. I get what she's saying. Yeah. Okay, so you're starting to catch feelings for this guy who is 15 years older than you. Ooh, that's spicy. You got it. Just kidding. And he calls you babe and stuff, even though you guys like aren't together. So you're just like, what's going on here, babe? Is he doing that because he's older and like he's just being sweet, or is there a potential for us? Let's see what's going on here, okay? Give me a second. I'm tapping into this. Okay, so I'm just going to start with what I got. I think I need to pull some more cards, though. So first of all, the message from him is, I'm confused about what you really want from me. So there's obviously a lot of flirting going on here. You guys are at the very beginning of this connection. That honeymoon, cute little flirty vibe is around you guys. He's a little bit confused about what you really want. I think this guy, he's aware, obviously, of the age difference, and he doesn't want to creep on you. He doesn't want to overstep any boundaries. I think that he doesn't want to overstep and be that guy. You know what I mean? So he's noticing that you are responding well to him. But the thing is, he's aware. This is a message coming from him, maybe his higher self. I still have so much to heal before I'm even remotely ready for someone like you. Like, shit, I don't know. Does he think that maybe you're too good for him? Is he shocked at how young and attractive you are and how you're giving him the time of day, you know? Is he kind of a fuckboy and is like, maybe I should stay away and not, like, break her heart? I don't know. This says there's no one else. So this means he's not playing. There's no one else in his life. There's no one else he's attracted to right now. He's also wondering if maybe you've lost interest. I feel like this is an energy that's surrounding you guys the past couple of days. Like, he's just wondering, is she just flirty or does she actually like me? You know what I mean? This also says my trust is not won easily, which makes sense. He's all, like, obviously you're into him. Obviously, you're just like, dude, make a move. I'm into you. The age difference doesn't matter. Like, this is a great vibe here. Like, let's do this. He's all like, oh, I don't know. Can I trust it? Is she really like? He's the one who's just like, I don't know. So we need to dig deeper into this because maybe this is just him feeling so lucky that he has your attention and kind of doubting it. You're not wanting to rush it, not wanting to freak you out, and you know. But it could also just be him just being kind of a loser. So we're gonna have to see. Potential of this relationship. How about we look into the potential? Is there potential here? He is so brokenhearted. I think that's what I'm tapping into. This card is just coming back out. I'm just like, And then we see resolving conflict. Like, this is so him. Like, his heart is so broken. He's so closed off. He's. It's funny because this does look like an older guy and like a younger woman. How hilarious. But here you are. You have all this empathy, compassion, understanding. My question is this going to be one of those guys that you have to heal? And like, he's just going to drain your energy? Or is it connections where you guys are going to like heal together and, you know, level up? Good match. One thing's for sure, there's a yin yang energy here. There's opposites attract. Something keeps drawing you back together. There's a good vibe here. There's a potential definitely here for you guys. I think we're getting a good message about that. He has a lot of emotional baggage though. I mean, I wouldn't say like to just rule somebody out because they have a lot of emotional baggage, because I have a lot of emotional baggage and I'm really glad my husband gave me a chance despite it. But I will say he has a lot of emotional baggage, and I feel like part of the reason why you're drawn to him is because you want to help him, you want to heal him, you want to bring that light back in his life, you know? He is mature though. I wouldn't call, I mean, he not just for his age, but he is mature. He's not like, he's got a good energy to him. He's very, very attracted to you. I think he's just having a hard time really believing that he's good enough for you, that he's worthy for you, that life can smile upon him. You know, what a concept that, you know, you can attract someone who's beautiful and kind and smart and caring and young and full of life. Like, I feel like this is such an opportunity for him. He'd be so stupid to miss this. Basically, I'm seeing, yes, you guys are probably going to continue moving forward, but you're going to, it's like Beauty and the Beast shit. Like, you're going to see his dark side, and you're going to have to decide, like, can I handle this? Is this for me? There's a lot more to this guy than meets the eye, I'll tell you that. But I wouldn't say that he's abusive or a narcissist or anything. I would just say his heart is very blocked, and that might be why things aren't moving forward. It's not because he doesn't like you. Obviously, he's super attracted to you. And there's no one, but yeah, it takes time to win his trust. You know, he acts all macho, but the truth is he's still very emotionally blocked. This person is here to bless you. They're not here to break your heart or anything, so it does make me think this could move forward. You guys are saying trust your intuition. Oh my god, I've been pulling this card so much, you know. This Pisces full moon has revealed a lot to us. I feel like everything I'm telling you right now, you already know about this guy. That's why this is coming up. They're like, look, trust your intuition. This is not going to be, this is not black or white here. There's shades of gray with this guy. It might not be like an easy road, you guys coming together. It might take some time because he's a little bit, I don't know, why does the word shy kind of comes to mind? He's a little bit, yeah, he's a little nervous about relationships. But the planets are in your favor. You might not hear from him as much over the next couple of weeks because Mercury retrograde is probably going to kick his ass. But this says, yes, there's a reason that you guys have met. Maybe this is also, yes, you guys are going to meet up, go on a date, and maybe start like being real about the fact that you guys have feelings for each other instead of just playing around. This Pisces moon has definitely kicked things off. There has been a shift here, and there is this is surprising. You weren't expecting it, they weren't expecting it. I think once you guys get over that initial surprise, you'll have an opportunity to move forward, to try this out. So let's just get overall outcome based off the current energy. Let's go to my Wildwood deck. This deck always tells me the truth. Okay, overall outcome, and we got the Ace of Vessels, the Water of Life. So this is a very positive card. This is like rejuvenation, strength, beauty, happiness, harmony, rebirth, affection. We're kind of starting to get some messages this could move forward. There's an energy here. They are very into you, very attracted to you. They got a little bit of baggage, Their heart, you're gonna have to crack it open. That's gonna be annoying. But we're also getting celebration. Is that a wedding? Who knows? Sometimes I get this card for like a literal celebration. So, I don't know, there's something here. You're gonna have to keep exploring this. You're not being told to let it go. You're not being told to walk away. You're not being told he doesn't have feelings for you. So I think a lot of times I gotta look into what's not being said to get the message too, because my cards will tell you, they'll be like, walk away, this is toxic, don't do it, they don't like you. Like my cards they will say stuff like that. So we're not getting any hard no here, okay? We're kind of getting a vibe of like, maybe you should explore this. Maybe just know what you're walking into though. Balance is going to return to this connection. You guys are going to start opening up to each other a little bit deeper. There's a blessing here with this person. You're being given to. Nothing's being taken. You feel very inspired by this person. I get the sense you've never felt this way about somebody before. It's kind of exciting. And then, to top it all off, I pull the heron, which is a symbol of a long-lasting relationship. But it's also telling you to be patient. So interesting. I hope that this message resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you next time. All right, you guys, I'm going to take my second break, probably 6 or 7 minutes. I just want to make sure that my is cleared so that I can get, accurate messages for everybody who's here and not be burnt out. So I'm going to take off for 6, 7 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. Make sure that you click on to part 3 of this session. You'll see it pop up, and I will see you soon. Peace out.